Welcome back to 20 Question Trivia, the home of smart fun and fast facts. Think you know your history? From ancient empires to modern revolutions, today we're putting your knowledge to the test with 50 fast-paced history trivia questions. You'll have just a few seconds to answer each one, so stay sharp and see how many you can get right. All right, let's dive in. Question 1. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand triggered the start of which war? The answer is World War I. 2. How many wives did King Henry VIII have? The answer is 6. 3. Which artist painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel? The answer is Michelangelo. Question 4. Which US president was assassinated in Dallas in 1963? The answer is John F. Kennedy. 5. Who was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize? The answer is Marie Curie. 6. Which queen was the longest reigning monarch of the House of Tudor? The answer is Queen Elizabeth I. Number 7. Who was the founder of the Mongol Empire? The answer is Genghis Khan. Question 8. In which country was the Battle of Stirling Bridge fought in 1297? The answer is Scotland. 9. What were the first names of aviation pioneers the Wright brothers? The answer is Orville and Wilbur. 10. Which British archaeologist is credited with the discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb in 1922? The answer is Howard Carter. Number 11. Which American actress became Princess of Monaco in 1956? The answer is Grace Kelly. 12. What was the severe global economic downturn that occurred between 1929 to 1939? The answer is the Great Depression. 13. What was the battle that is commonly referred to as Custer's Last Stand? The answer is the Battle of Little Bighorn. 14. Who is the third longest-serving pope in the history of the Catholic Church? The answer is Pope John Paul II. 15. Which airship caught fire and crashed while landing in New Jersey on the 6th of May 1937? The answer is the Hindenburg. 16. Which Ukrainian power plant was the site of a nuclear disaster in 1986? The answer is Chernobyl. Question 17. The city of Cusco, Peru was once the capital of which ancient empire? The answer is the Inca Empire. Question 18. Who was the last Tsar of Russia? The answer is Nicholas II. 19. What was the first car produced by the Ford Motor Company? The answer is the Model A. Question 20. Who was the first emperor of Rome? The answer is Augustus. 21. Which pyramid is the largest in Egypt and was the tomb of Pharaoh Khufu? The answer is the Great Pyramid of Giza. 22. Who is the king of Olympian gods in Greek mythology? The answer is Zeus. 23. Which Australian aviator piloted the first trans-Pacific flight in 1928? The answer is Charles Kingsford Smith. 24. Who was the leader of Italy during World War II? The answer is Benito Mussolini. 25. Pompeii and Herculaneum were destroyed by the eruption of which volcano in 79 AD? The answer is Mount Vesuvius. 26. Which playwright, poet and actor was born in Stratford-upon-Avon, England in 1564? The answer is William Shakespeare. 27. Which disease was the cause of the Black Death pandemic between 1346 and 1353? The answer is the bubonic plague. 28. Which Queen of France was executed in October 1793? The answer is Marie Antoinette. 29. Which Hollywood star died after crashing his Porsche 550 Spider on 30 September 1955? The answer is James Dean. Question 30. What was the intended destination of the ill-fated ship RMS Titanic? The answer is New York City. 31. Which communist regime was led by Pol Pot and ruled Cambodia between 1975 and 1979? The answer is the Khmer Rouge. 32. Which ancient Greek physician is known as the father of medicine? The answer is Hippocrates. 33. Which ancient Egyptian queen's name translates as the beautiful one has come? The answer is Nefertiti. 34. Which prominent theoretical physicist died in Princeton, New Jersey on April 18, 1955? The answer is Albert Einstein. 35. Flying ace Manfred von Richthofen was better known by what nickname? The answer is the Red Baron. 36. Which US president did John Hinckley Jr. attempt to assassinate on March 30th, 1981? The answer is Ronald Reagan. Question 37. Who was the first female Prime Minister of the United Kingdom? The answer is Margaret Thatcher. 38. Which leading figure in the pop art movement created the work Campbell's Soup Cans in 1962? The answer is Andy Warhol. 39. Gangster Al Capone was convicted and jailed for what crime in 1931? The answer is tax evasion. Question 40. The Battle of the Bulge was a major battle during which conflict? The answer is World War II. 41. Between August 1960 and May 1962, the Beatles performed regularly in which German city? The answer is Hamburg. 42. Playwright and screenwriter Arthur Miller married which Hollywood actress in 1956? The answer is Marilyn Monroe. 43. Vlad the Impaler is considered one of the most important rulers and a national hero of which country? The answer is Romania. 44. Which French leader was exiled to the island of St. Helena where he died in 1821? The answer is Napoleon Bonaparte. 45. Which English naturalist sailed aboard the HMS Beagle between 1831 and 1836? The answer is Charles Darwin. 46. One of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, the Hanging Gardens, were located in which city? The answer is Babylon. Question 47. In which country did the Easter Rising take place in 1916? The answer is Ireland. Question 48. In which city were the first modern Olympics held in 1896? The answer is Athens. Question 49. Van Diemen's Land is now known by what name? The answer is Tasmania. And our last question. In which century did the French Revolution take place? The answer is the 18th century. Thanks for sticking with us through all 50 questions. We hope you learned something new, remembered a few forgotten facts, and maybe even impressed yourself along the way. If you enjoyed the quiz, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more trivia every week. Let us know in the comments how many you got right, and which era or event you'd love to see featured next. Until next time, thanks for being part of the 20 question trivia community. See you in the next quiz.